everyone, welcome back to my channel, My Little Corner of the World. Now, it wasn't called that originally, it was called Kay's Simple Life and All Things Disney, but recently I have decided to change it, and I have also changed it on multiple platforms too. So I hope that if you are following along, you will continue, and if you are new here, hi, welcome, I'm Kay. It's nice to meet you all. We're still quite early into 2026, and I would like 2026 to be a good year for me and my family. Let me give you a bit of insight into who we are, who I am. So, as I said, my name is Kay, which is short for Claudia. I am a single mum in my 40s. I have 4 children, 3 of which live with me. I help to raise my granddaughter too. I have 2 older kids, and like I said, one doesn't live with me. My youngest lives with me. He is due to be 16 this year. My granddaughter is 6, and yeah, we all live together. We are a very loud, neurodiverse family. We have a lot of neurodiversity going on in the family, which I was hoping to talk to you guys about as well. Just kind of give you a few weekly vlogs, snippets, clips of our week, what we do, yeah, you know, just to try and build the channel up a little bit. Hints and tips. I do a lot of homeschooling on this page as well, hopefully. That's kind of the plan, because I homeschool 2 children. One is in year 1 and one is in year 10. So yeah, as in what we use, how we do that, how that fits into the dynamic of our family, why I do that, all of that kind of thing, because there's a lot of controversy around homeschooling and just general things, being a single parent, raising neurodiverse children, how that looks in daily life, trips, days out, that kind of thing. Learning to drive. I have my driving test coming up next month, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about that until nearer the time. Yeah, I really enjoyed my driving journey so far. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. I'd love to do a Q&A, so I'd love for people to ask me questions. If there's enough questions, then I will do a video about it. Yeah, so you know, if you're interested in following along with a regular mum who's just trying to support her family, we're hoping to do a house swap soon, so that might be an interesting thing to follow along if that's something you're looking at doing and you've never done that before, and you just generally want to know sort of how to do a house exchange, what the criteria for that is, you know, are there any restrictions, yeah. And then one of the other things, as you can obviously see behind me, is all of the Disney. We are a big Disney household. The whole house is covered in Disney. I am currently wearing a Fantasia looking at getting my nails done soon, so I might be asking for some advice for designs for that. It's not something I do very often, but my daughter does quite a lot. So just general sort of, you know, spend a week with me, sort of see what we can come up with. I love watching people's vlogs, especially sort of like when they're moving house or cleaning or shopping or, you know, doing the garden and things like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, and sometimes seeing neurodiverse parents, especially single parents, is something that I like to follow along to. Holiday planning, that's the next thing. And day trips, like I said, with neurodiverse children, what the criteria is, what we need to find, you know, different passes and things like that. Even down to things like filling in DLA forms or PIP forms. I'm no expert, but you know, I might be able to offer some advice, or, you know, point you in the direction of somebody that I might have followed or used to help answer some questions if you are struggling. If you're waiting for a diagnosis or you're waiting for an assessment, you know, reach out to me, give me give me a shout, drop me a message, because obviously I've done that multiple times, 3 in fact, because I have 2 on the autism spectrum and 1 with ADHD, sexes, girls and boys, to, you know, explain how things are different, how things are the same, how that looks traveling, how that looks in the daily life, going to school, not going to school, why they don't go to school, different things like that. The other thing as well is I'm currently in process of building a brand and a new business. I have just designed and created my own colouring book, which is currently live on Amazon, but I'm going to do a video about that and put that into probably this week's vlog, which I plan to put out next week. So I'll do all the videos for this week, edit them, and then put it out next week. So week 1, video 1, will go out next week. Once I decide what day, it will be that day every week. So yeah, you know, I've kind of rambled on now for like 8 minutes. Like I said, please follow along, and any questions, I would love to answer each and every one of you. I would love to help you and for you guys to help me in my journey to help try and build my TikTok and my YouTube a little bit more. And yeah, there'll be a sprinkling of this added in every so often, just because why not? Everyone needs a happy place, and this is my happiness, my happy place. Why I enjoy being a single parent and why I don't enjoy being a single parent. There's lots of different things that I could talk about, and to be fair, I could do one video on each topic and probably be here for an hour. But if there is a particular topic that you are interested in or you want to know more about that I've mentioned, then feel free to reach out. Very excited to show you guys my colouring book. At the moment, I only have the test copy before it was actually live on Amazon. I am waiting on delivery of that, so I'm hoping that's going to come this week, so then I can add that in to this week's vlog, show you guys all about it, let you know how many sales we have made. It's on Amazon all around the world though. It's on American, European, so yeah, hopefully that will all take off well. And then in a few months time, I want to do a video of going car shopping to buy a car, obviously providing we pass our driving test, but we are having positive thoughts and happy thinking here, so we don't have to stress. I also can't wait to tell you guys about our big holiday and what we're going to be doing, how long we're going to be away for, where we're going, that kind of thing. I will say though that this is incorporated in that trip somewhere. So yeah, I'm really excited to talk more about that, but obviously that isn't till November of this year, but I'm just trying to finalize a few more of the details for that. Thank you again if you have been here for the whole 11.5 minutes or whatever it is of me rambling on, and I hope to see you in the next one.